Well, we're joined in the studio now by Ahmed Al-Burai. He's a lecturer at Istanbul Aydin University. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Let me just jump ahead slightly here. It's more than likely that extradition orders will be issued because most of these arrest warrants are for people that are not actually in Turkey. What's your gut feeling? Will Turkey find the sort of international cooperation it's looking for? Or are we looking at serious diplomatic tensions coming to the fore over this?
Turkey is trying by issuing this warrant to put all its alliance, whether in the West, I mean in the European Union or in the United States, in front of their responsibilities. They should be accountable and they should know that if you're interested in fighting terrorists, you cannot be picky when selecting the terrorists you're going to fight. All of them should be in one pot and we should fight all of them together. Either we all are safe or we all are under threat. So I believe that they're sending clear signals in order to gain this kind of responsibility, accountability.
Okay, the problem here is, though, that Salih Muslim, for example, is believed to be in Brussels, in Belgium, and the Belgian authorities will demand the evidence that needs to undergo the scrutiny of their European courts. Originally, the TAK assumed responsibility for this attack. And now there's this discrepancy between the TAK claiming that they are no longer associated with the PKK and Turkey just simply saying that is not true. They are all one and the same. How will that be proven? Because Salih Muslim has always denied involvement in these attacks, February and March's attacks in Ankara. How will that go before European courts in order to get these people extradited?
That is the confrontation, the new battlefield. The new battlefield, Turkey believes that if you're interested in real proofs, we are ready to cooperate. But it doesn't make any sense that me, Turkey, as a NATO member, telling you that this is an organization that is perpetrating terror attacks against my own interests and targets, and you're not just simply disregarding them, you're just turning a blind eye. This doesn't make any sense. If you're interested in taking the proofs and the evidence, Turkey is ready to go through the legal prosecution, the legal process, and prove that. To be honest, the timing is so essential because the operation, like it's a year, almost a year now, and then now it is of a sudden that it is declared that this man is responsible for the operation. That is the big question mark. I believe the timing is a very crucial point, mainly with the departure of Obama and the new coming of the new president-elect, Trump in the United States. That would make a big difference for Turkey to put all the alliances in front of their responsibilities again, that we all need to fight the terrorists, whatever color they have.
While I have you here, I just want to get, since you know Syria as well as you do, and the PYD, who is Salih Muslim?
That is a very interesting point. You know, this man used to graduate from my university, the university that I graduated from. He used to come here to Turkey very simply, and he used to be a very respected guest. But the point is, the PYG, the YPG and the PYD, they did not maintain to keep themselves away from the PKK, whatever they have proclamations and announcements. But on the ground, they're activists, the videos on social media, they all the same color. They're the offshoot of the PKK. And they could not, that's the first problem. The second problem, they are cozy up to Assad as well. You know, there were leaks speaking about a new coalition of the Kurdish troops that they're being armed from Iran and the Assad regime, which is a kind of angering, a kind of upsetting Turkey. This doesn't make sense. The man used to be here and used to be hosted on many Turkish channels before they start to camouflage with the other terrorist groups in Turkey.
Okay, Ahmed Al-Burai, we're going to have to leave it there. Thanks so much, as always, for sharing your insight.